Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Hot Shots Golf 4.
Yeah.
And today is going to be a versus mode, Mike versus Lynn, who was my favorite character in Hot Shots Golf 3. But I'm also super duper sleep deprived today, and we had some issues with the capture card earlier. So hopefully all of that is all worked out now, and everything sounds fine, and, you know, things like that. Because we were getting drowned out in terms of volume too, and there was just problems.
Well, and we just finished doing Madden 12.
Yeah, and
that's enough to get anybody down.
Well, maybe the recording settings were bad with that, but you know, honestly, I don't really know if people will watch all the way through that because it's just me handing the ball off over and over.
Whatever, that's cool.
Yeah, and actually, in that game, I was only on the field for like 6.5 minutes in the entire game playing defense. So.
I've always wanted to play in the golf tournament.
Oh, we've got Clank as a caddy.
Oh, you actually, is this the first time?
It might be the first time.
Yeah. Hit a tree, +2.
Yep, and we're on back tees.
Yep.
Good shot.
It's going to be further left than I want, but he is good out of the rough. But
That's
he won't
okay.
hit the rough.
That rough is elevated, so it'll roll out of it anyway.
Yeah, look at that. I was hitting it so uphill that I hit that as a full power shot.
Mm-hmm.
The rain doesn't help anything either, though.
Yeah. Well, and also, you lose some distance from the rain and all that. She just hit her driver 219 yards.
Yep, when she can normally whack at 250.
Yeah.
Although 250 isn't that far in these games anymore. No. It used to be like the farthest you could hit it in the older ones.
Yeah, it seems like the drive distances and everything have gotten longer as the newer versions of the game have come out, right?
That's right. Hopefully that's enough club.
Good shot. You are highly proficient.
But I suppose that is somewhat realistic too, because I think most, at least men professional golfers now, can hit the ball 300 yards, right?
That's right, yep.
Oh.
And it's not uncommon for women to hit it 270 or so.
I detect a slight slope to the left.
Yeah, well, with modern training methods, and I imagine they spend a fair amount of time in the gym and stuff like that now too, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're a lot more athletic now, and also club technology is a bit better in terms of that. I wouldn't necessarily say club technology is better in terms of, like, controllability, because I personally actually find older clubs easier to control. But there's a lot of reasons for that, too. Like, for example, an older set of clubs will also have softer lofts. So, like, a modern-day 5-iron is probably equivalent to, like, a 1980s 3-iron. With the way that they loft clubs now.
Yeah, well.
And it's because in terms of marketing, you want to be able to hit your ball as far as, or have your clubs hit the ball as far as, or farther than the competitor, right? So it's a marketing thing.
Well, I know that golf clubs have changed a lot since I was a young fella. In my very first set of clubs, I had steel shafted woods with actual wooden heads.
Not bad for an organic life form.
And yeah,
I actually find those, because I've hit those before, and I've also hit small steel-headed drivers and things, and I find them, like, I can still hit the ball about 270 yards with those things, because I can hit the ball pretty far. But I find them easier to control, because what you would call a bad mishit with a modern driver with the big 460cc face on it, right? You wouldn't ever get a hold of the ball with a smaller headed driver if you swing it that badly. You just miss.
Yeah.
Do you have a mint?
Well, I know that I did when I was young, like in my late 20s, early 30s, I guess. Like I did unload a couple of pretty long drives every now and then with those clubs.
Yep.
But that, again, well, like you say, the club face is very small. The sweet spot is, like if you hit it exactly right on, it would really go, right?
Yeah, but if you don't hit it exactly right on, you lose quite a lot of distance, even if it still goes straight.
Yeah, well, you end up hitting like a wicked slice or, something like that, or topping it. And
I'd say personally, with my experience, because I hit a lot of drivers, because I like to hit the ball really far, I tend to hit my driver towards the heel a lot, because I tend to move the club face outwards with my swing pattern, which means I hit a draw. And what ends up happening is I tend to, if you hit the ball like that with a steel-headed driver, you can still hit it straight if you make good contact with it, but it'll go like nowhere. It'll go like 230, 240 yards. But if you hit like a modern driver like that, you can still belt it out there really far. Like I guess that's what they call forgiveness.
Yeah.
When they say forgiveness, they're not referring to it's easier to hit the ball straight. They're referring to it's easier to get the same amount of distance that you would normally get.
Yeah. Well, also the larger club faces that you have now with the woods particularly make it a little bit easier to get something out of a shot, if you don't hit it perfectly, right?
I do find, however, that it's harder to hit bigger faced woods off the fairway.
Yeah. That's what your hybrids are for, though.
Yeah, but I don't use any hybrids.
Yeah.
I have a modern 3-iron in my bag, okay? It's like the equivalent of a 2-iron or maybe even a 1-iron.
Well, ever since hybrid clubs came out, basically I substituted every iron in my bag with a hybrid, except for I still carry my old 7-iron and my 8-iron, 9-iron wedge, right?
Yeah, but you also have a 7 hybrid, too.
Yes, I do. I have a 7 hybrid. But what I find is that I can hit it a little bit longer and lower than the actual 7-iron iron.
Yep.
Like the iron gets more loft, but end up with shorter shots, right?
Yep.
So if I need to hit over something, well, then I might, and it's not too far, well, then I might hit that 7-iron.
I knew you could do it.
But if I'm, wanting to hit the ball so that it'll maybe land and roll a little bit, then I'll go to a hybrid, right?
Yeah. I don't like the way that hybrids bounce off of the ground.
And I'm not I think even though I'm a big guy, I'm not really a big ball hitter.
Yeah, whereas I'm like 5'5" and 120 pounds, and I can hit the ball 300 yards.
Well, I think it has a lot to do with flexibility and that kind of thing too, because you can do when you go into a backswing, your club is like parallel with your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I do the fat old guy swing where I can get the ball or get the club head back, so that it's just a little ways above my right shoulder.
Yep.
Like I can't even get a full swing really because your
shoulders don't work that way.
My shoulders don't work that way anymore, right? And so when I do hit the ball out there, even when I get a good one that's 250 yards or so, well, it's mostly I'm just kind of muscling it out there, right?
Yeah.
And but I do hit the ball straight.
Yeah, which is something that I don't do.
But that's why I like the hybrids so much, because they do provide a little bit of forgiveness, and they also like you mentioned a little bit of extra distance.
Yep.
Well, the hybrids will give you a little bit of extra distance too, right?
Yep.
And if you're not very good at hitting woods off the fairway, because I do have a 5-wood in my bag, as well as a 3-wood. But again, because those are large-faced clubs, I find it difficult to hit those off the fairways too, right? So where I might normally hit a 3-wood or something like that, well, then I'll hit a 3 hybrid instead, right?
Yeah. But see, I started going to the opposite. I started removing all the woods out of my bag and all of the everything.
Yeah.
I don't have a hybrid. I have like 1 wood. I have all irons, and I just started going to all irons because, like, I can take a low lofted iron and I can play it out of the rough, and it's pretty easy. And, you know, I can make the same kind of swing at that kind of thing that I can make out of the fairway, right? And I don't really have to treat those clubs any differently. Yeah, they're a little bit harder to hit, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. And I mean, I've hit a 3-iron like 250 yards off the tee before. So do I need to use a power shot here?
Thing is, though, too, because of your height disadvantage,
irons are a little shorter, and
irons
also
are a little shorter. They're a little more suited to you.
steel shafted clubs are also a little shorter because they tend to be a little heavier. And I have all steel shafted clubs.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like on my wish list to complete my club set, I probably want to get myself one of those driving irons. See how that would work. Of course, I haven't played golf in a number of years now, so I probably suck again. But I was doing pretty good for a while. I think the best score I ever shot was like a 97 or something. Which ain't bad for a weekend hacker, I don't think.
Nope, it's actually better than average. If you can break 100, then you're doing a little bit better than average.
Good shot.
But golfing's pretty expensive nowadays too. It's hard to be able to even just afford to go.
Yeah, even at the local course that we used to go to, which was a public course,
Increase the velocity.
prices have gone up. She just hit that too soft.
Well, we've been idling away here,
Everywhere.
and you're about to skunk her here, right?
Yep.
In 4 holes straight.
30. Excellent. Amazing.
Yeah, she didn't play that well.
Yeah. Yeah, you just crushed her without even hardly paying attention at all. Okay, 5 holes.
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm sleep deprived and everything, too.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like to swing my irons, and even though I hit the ball low, right? Because I actually tend to... Part of the reason why I even line up and make my shots the way I do, like I tend to line the ball up on the toe of the club, because I tend to swing outwards at it, and part of the reason is because of my height disadvantage, right? My clubs don't really fit.
Yeah, you're sweeping at the ball
That's
rather
right.
than coming down at it. Yeah.
But in spite of the fact that I'm sweeping at the ball, you'd think it would be easier to hit woods, but no, it's easier to hit irons. I think it's just the angle at which I cock my wrists when I go to actually line up my irons. I think that's what it is. That and irons tend to be a little shorter than woods.
Yeah.
So we'll play a tournament here, and we got a
it's
stage trial.
So you have to play this one.
Mel only. Oh,
Mel
God.
only. Oh yeah, Mel. And you have to finish at least -4.
Yeah.
That
That's
shouldn't be too much trouble.
gonna be pretty bad. How am I gonna do this?
Well, you're gonna do it just fine. Yeah, that gives you C control.
Maybe we'll try this.
Infinity big air.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have crap for distance, but I don't know.
So you'll have pretty good spin.
Go with the old geezer.
Hopefully, we'll be able to hit the ball straight enough to not get in trouble.
Yep.
And it's windy.
Major stage trial. Finish with a score of -4.
I'll take
Yep.
care of you.
I think this will unlock us course number 5 if I can do this, but this is one of the hardest challenges in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a really hard stage trial.
Macaroni. That's a plain bill of health.
Well, that was a good shot to start off with. Wow, that's a 9 meter per second wind at your back, too.
Yep. but I know my wins.
Yep. That was a good shot.
This would be key for us. I'd aim left.
Yep, this definitely could be key for us, because we need to get birdies, and it's really hard to make birdies with this club loadout. Can't hit the ball far.
I think a tornado is behind you.
Yep, that's a howling wind again.
Hopefully that's enough clubs down.
You get a lollipop.
Yep, that was a good shot.
A little bit overhit.
A little, but you know what? With those kinds of wind conditions and stuff like that,
We missed.
oh,
Just slightly.
yeah.
That was sufficient.
Let's drink some ketchup. Oops.
My stethoscope indicates wind.
Oh, you're hitting into the wind this time.
Yep.
You get a lollipop.
Oh, we're gonna hit that sand trap.
You okay?
Oh.
That is what it is.
Yeah, he's good out of the sand, though.
That's a clean bill of health.
That was a pretty good shot out of the sand trap. Oh, you almost went in the other one.
I did.
Oh, well, he's good out of the sand. You should be able to get to the green here, going bunker to bunker.
I just wonder if I can actually,
It's a power wedge. Wow.
Nice shot.
80, 93.
You don't need a flu shot. Oh my!
Well, you made it on in regulation, even though you hit 2 bunkers.
Easy does it.
Isn't that funny?
I'd aim right.
This will be a little bit overhit, we'll miss.
Nope, you made it.
Good golfing.
No, not bad.
Yeah, considering you had to make 2 bunker shots on that hole. Wow. Wow, talk about crazy wind, eh?
Yep.
Wow. And basically high winds on every hole, eh?
That's right.
Well, you're gonna play this like it's a par 5 or what?
Well, look at how long the hole is. I don't really have much choice.
Yeah.
I think I hit that bunker.
Oh, you missed the bunker. You didn't quite make it to the green, but at least you'll have a you'll be able to get a par on this for sure anyway.
Go in. So close.
Oh,
There we go.
Ah, chip in birdie.
Go in. So close.
You're sure good at those.
It's a skill that I've developed over almost 30 years of Hot Shots golf experience. Only that could work in a job interview.
Yeah.
See, I should work for one of these gaming journalism outfits, right?
Yeah, really. Eh? I don't know. Can you even make a living at that anymore?
I think so. You see people doing it for a living.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, because once upon a time, you remember G4 Tech TV?
I remember those guys.
And they had, like...
Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb.
Yeah, Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb. They had people on who would do game reviews and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But I haven't seen anything like that on TV in years.
No, ever since they took G4 off.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty much the only place where you could actually even watch something like that. Which is too bad, because it was an easily accessible way to, whenever a big game release came out, they would play it and review it so that you'd have an idea of what they thought of it, right?
Yep, I think I just hit that tree.
You hit that tree.
Oh, come
on!
What are the odds?
Yeah, shouldn't have hit that tree.
Well, I was trying to hit it underneath the low side of the tree.
Yeah.
I guess it's whatever. Doesn't matter now. Well, I guess we'll take our bogey.
Yep. But yeah, I kind of miss those days, because, you know what, I used to come home from work, and that show would be on when I got home from work. So I'd put it on the TV down here in the basement, and then I'd do my weights or something like that while I kind of halfways watched it, right?
Yep. Oh my god, we backspun a 5-wood.
Yeah. You ended up further away.
Don't pick at it, hit the ball. I'd aim left.
And I used to watch Attack of the Show.
Yep.
That was actually what I watched most of the time when I got home from work, because that's what was on, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good show too. They did a little bit of the video game review thing, and they did, funny skits, and they used to do sort of like a almost like a news magazine kind of program too, with a tech bias, I guess, sort of, right?
Yep. I'm just completely winging this, right? Because normally when I do this particular challenge, I'm like 100-ton hammer. I never do it with the infinity clubs.
Well, so far things seem to be going not too badly.
Yeah, but I'm hitting fairway positions that I'm just completely not a fan of and completely not familiar with at all.
That's a clean bill of health.
That's gonna be short. Oh, no, it's gonna hit the front edge and take a big bounce.
Yeah.
The doctor will see you now.
But anyway, like that's just
This would be
another
key for us.
part of the good old
It's gonna help
days,
with
right?
heart rate. I'd aim left.
Oh, I missed to the right.
Come on.
Oh.
That little readjustment I made back to the right was too much.
Let's drink some ketchup. Oops.
Boy, that looks ugly. You might want to stay away from that.
We'll be fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Yeah.
Everything is always fine.
It's like a 482-yard par 4. Wow.
Nice shot.
Can I cross from here anyways? Think so, yeah.
Oh, you don't have to play all the way around.
Nope. Just gotta hit it high enough.
Yeah.
You get a lollipop.
A little bit long.
I'll get your putter. This would be key for us. Easy does it. I'd aim right.
I really miss it.
Yeah, I think you may have underplayed that a little.
I thought that the break at the start was going to have more of a roll, and it just didn't.
Oh well.
That was sufficient.
There's some nuance in there that I miss. Right, because if when the ball is moving faster, brakes affect it less, and then as the ball slows down towards the end, brakes affect it more. That's one of the things you have to consider. Not all brakes are equal. Oh, we can't even do this.
No, you can't. You can't get over the water.
Nice shot.
Well, that was definitely a cautious play.
You get a lollipop.
Oh, we're going to roll into the rough.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, we got 99% power on that. I can't believe
Doctor
that.
will see you now.
Wow.
I hate when that happens.
This shot won't hurt a bit. Easy does it.
Huh.
I'd aim left.
Boy, this one's going to be just about bending back on itself. Oh.
Just hit it too hard.
Oh.
We had the brake played right.
That'll work.
I don't know. That's a pretty tough putt. Anyway, I think if you made that, you'd be doing real well.
Well, I'm doing my best.
Yep. Well, you're at -3 after 9, so... And you are sleep deprived, etc., etc.
Yep.
That's
yeah,
okay.
I'm in pretty rough shape today.
Yeah, I'm sleep deprived too, but not as bad as you. Because I went to bed about 1 o'clock last night or something, and I was up by like 7:30 this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I went to bed, I don't know, like midnight last night, and I was up by like 3 a.m. this morning. And then it's like 1 a.m. right now.
Yep.
We got some crazy recording hours, I tell you.
That's a clean bill of health.
I didn't play that wind enough.
The doctor will see you now.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of
would be key
20-foot
for us.
putts today.
It's going up like your heart.
It's difficult with these lower lofted clubs too, right? Because normally I'm hitting like wedges or very short irons.
Yep.
Good golf.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Well, started off the back 9 well.
I think a tornado is behind you.
Again.
It's windy again.
Nice shot.
30, 40, 50, 60.
Oh yeah, you cleared them all.
Hello there, alligator.
On your chart.
then you get eaten by an alligator on the fairway, hey?
Yep. That's kind of complex to figure out how much I need to play that wind, and whether or not I need to take a bigger club.
You get a lollipop.
Well, you may have underplayed the wind a little, but
This shot won't hurt a bit. It's going up like your heart rate.
Slam it in.
yep, slam it in.
Oh, it's Danny wins the race.
So is the front nine tougher on this course or the back nine?
Oh, I really couldn't tell you,
Don't tee it up
honestly.
too high.
Don't tee it up too high. That means tee it up as high as you can. I'm almost tempted to take an extra club. But it's dangerous because it's easy to hit it off the back, right?
Yep. And if you hit it short, you'll just have to hit it out of that bunker probably, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this though anyways.
Clean bill of health.
Well, that turned out okay.
The doctor will see you now. This shot won't hurt a bit. It's going up like your heart rate. I'd aim right.
We missed to the left. I'm always just that little bit off, right?
Yep.
That'll work.
Let's drink some ketchup. Oops.
Yeah, no, you're not going there.
That's the spot I like
that's
to
not
go.
going to happen.
That's the spot I like to go to. That's the brutal part.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we're going this way.
You get a lollipop.
Hit it underneath that tree.
Boy, pretty tough to play the wind here, eh?
Yeah, we're just gonna end up in the middle of the green. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yep, this has been the round of long putt attempts, eh?
70, 80, we're gonna hit the water.
No!
Oh.
Sponge pad.
Macaroni.
That's a really hard shot.
Wowee. Yep.
I'd aim left.
Ooh.
Still
good
made it.
putt. Yep, good
Why'd I
putt.
sell the hot dog stand? Ooh.
Just gotta keep calm.
Yep.
I think a tornado is behind you.
Yeah, been some nasty wind conditions in this one.
Clean bill of health.
Well, you can make pretty good use of that wind, though.
Yeah. Well, if it's blowing in the right direction. Wow, that thing's kind of in the way. You can't even see the green, hey?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Nice shot.
Oh, I hit the mound at the front.
Oh, well.
You're in the waiting room.
That sucks.
Yet another
Don't peek at it,
20-foot
hit the
putt.
ball. Easy does it. I'd
20-foot putt day today.
Keep going.
Ooh, nice one.
Birdies are good for you.
Oh, it's steady wins the race.
Not bad.
Nice shot.
Oh, we're gonna hit the bunker. Oh, no, we're not.
No, you didn't. You put it... You got lots of help from the wind there. Now you're gonna get the opposite of lots of help from the wind.
Or maybe I'm gonna get lots of help from the wind, because no matter how hard I hit this, I probably can't hit that far bunker.
No, you won't be able to hit it that far.
Nope, except I'm gonna shank it and hit that tree or it'd be out of bounds there. Oh no, maybe the wind will keep me in.
Yeah, the wind will keep you in. You won't even end up in the rough.
Just gotta stay positive.
Yep. See, many years ago I was golfing with a couple of my buddies and we were about this far away from the pin and it was really windy like this. Well, I don't know what like this, but it was really windy, like really strong wind.
Yep.
And he hit a wedge
We'll see you now.
and he hit it really high and it went up like way up high in the air. And then at the top of its trajectory, it stopped just like it hit a wall and then dropped straight down.
Yep. He just ballooned it. It just ballooned out in the wind.
Yep.
That's why I hit that wedge low, without any backspin there.
You get a lollipop.
Yeah, had a couple of pretty crazy experiences playing golf, actually. I was out playing on a pitch and putt with a couple of my buddies one time. And those can be, you have to keep your eyes open and pay attention because on some of those pitch and putt courses, they also have them in a pretty small parcel of land.
Pin to
Yep.
win.
So the holes are pretty close together. And we were playing in one direction, and then, of course, 180 yards or so, down the fairway to the left is
Yep.
where the tee-off box for the hole coming toward us was. And one of the guys that was with us in our group was a lefty golfer, right?
Yep.
And he hits a 3-iron and he put a bit of a fade on it, and it was also into the wind, which kind of aggravated it, and it curved away. And there was this guy who was like just addressing the ball on the tee-off box on the other hole,
Yep.
and we were screaming 4, and they couldn't hear us because it was windy, and our voices were probably just lost in the wind.
Yep.
And this ball hit him right in the top of the head.
Oh.
This shot won't hurt.
And he just dropped like he'd been shot, right? Like we thought that he was dead.
Jesus, man.
But his two buddies that were with him got him up. But he was all like, his head was real floppy on his neck, and when they took him back to the clubhouse, and I mean, I swear his toes were dragging in the grass as they were carrying him to the
Jesus,
clubhouse,
man.
right? Like, wow. I don't know whatever happened to the guy, but pretty sure he must have gotten a concussion from that.
You get a lollipop.
Just a freak incident, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the hazards of playing those pitch and putt courses, right? Especially if the holes are really close together, the fairways,
Yep.
is you could actually get hit by a ball, by somebody not even, playing on a different hole than you, right? And it wasn't really anybody's fault. I mean, the guy mishit his shot a little bit,
Yep.
and the wind caught it and pushed it off to the left really bad, right?
Yeah, these things happen. Oh no, we just got a shit power percentage there.
Oh. Oh, you got lucky. You know what? I don't remember that ever happening to me in real life.
No, I've done it before. I've actually done that kind of thing before.
Yeah. Well, you should be able to save par and make your -4 requirement here and complete the stage trial.
Yeah, I doubled the requirement.
Was a bit rough at times, but you managed to survive it.
Yeah, well, I rely a lot on hitting short clubs and big distance in order to make low scores.
Yeah.
I'm not an especially technical shot maker, I suppose.
I don't know, I think you're a very technical shot maker, and that's what the problem is when you have a character that doesn't suit your style, right?
We made it to Major.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently that was a Hot Shots Golf Almighty round.
Yeah, well, probably they take into account the handicaps and the relative difficulty, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Suppose it depends on how much they count wind as a handicap.
That's a pretty bad handicap when you have to deal with wind like that on every hole. That's rough.
Well, how are we looking on time there?
Well,
Hi,
that's
how can I help you?
41 minutes.
Ooh, look at that. We can unlock the second mini golf course. We'll do that.
But I think that I'm exhausted.
All right. Oh, we can get the landing grid. See, once we get the landing grid, it will totally screw me up forever and ever and ever.
Oh, what is that?
It's like this thing that tells you the slope of the fairway when you go to hit the fairway.
Oh,
But the problem with that is I already look at the slope of the fairway when I go to hit the fairway. So
then maybe you shouldn't get that.
yeah, when I get this landing grid, it's going to make me infinitely worse at the game.
Have a nice day.
Terrible.
Just say no thanks to that one then.
I could get it in random, as a random prize, so nothing to be done about it. Landing grid is going to happen sooner or later.
Oh well.
Until, I guess we should pack it up then.
Yeah, well, this round it went a little faster than most do, but we still got, like close to 45 minutes.
It's only because of the way the versus mode went.
Yeah, that went very quickly, not much more so than what was expected, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't know why she played the way she did.
Yeah, well, it was putting that got her, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that seems to be what gets most of the AI characters. Their putting is what will add those extra shots to the two holes and cause them to lose.
Yep.
But anyway, I guess that's it for another episode of golf.
Indeed.
So, until next time, what are we going to do next time? We're going to play mini golf or what?
Actually, I want to unlock the par 3 course, and then maybe we play mini golf too, because I imagine that won't take that long.
No, probably not. We could probably play par 3 and mini golf.
Yeah, par 3 mini golf. I want to start playing through all this stuff. So
yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out next time.
Indeed.
Until then,
I'm RecB5,
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.